when lockdown ends, I don't want to be the. This is how bad it got in my head. I don't want to be the big comic relief.
Right, yeah.
If that makes sense. So like, if you think
you don't want to be the second Peter Kay to come out of Bolton.
Yes. Yeah.
Sorry, I just had to say that. It just came up.
No.
That's very hard.
I'm
hoping I haven't. You don't just walk out after that.
No.
To listen to the full episode of the podcast, the links will be down below. Let's get into the video. Moving away from TV. Just for a second, I want to talk about social media because I researched you briefly because,
Okay.
I'd say right now, this is our second time again, so I did a little bit of research, surprisingly, guys. I'm a good host. And I saw a picture of your weight loss.
Yes.
And I just wondered if that tied into acting, and also, I just want to talk through what made you do it, really.
Yeah, so the main I'd like to call bulking, which was me getting fat, was during lockdown. So there was no real acting jobs. Rishi Sunak was saying you should probably retrain, get a new job, this, that, and the other. And
who's Ricky?
Oh, sorry. Rishi Sunak is
the UK. Wasn't he the UK governor or the UK was he vice prime minister?
I don't know what he was at the time.
Something like that. But basically, a big spokesperson in the UK. He was telling actors to basically not act.
Yeah, and obviously during lockdown, I'm sure everyone's mental health was at such a decline.
Right.
Just because I wasn't working. I had college work to do. My stress was through the roof, and I don't know what happened. I must have stressed it, and just gained about 5 stone.
Yeah.
In the space of lockdown, really. So it's about a year. And I said to myself one time, I was how big was that? It must have been like 16 stone.
Right.
And at I'm 5'8", so you notice 16 stone.
Yeah.
And I just thought, do you know what? This is not how I wanna do this anymore. So I completely, in 10 months' time, I lost 5 stone. 5 stone.
Wow, that's a lot, man. So you went from 16 stone to 11.
Yeah, so I'm 11'8" now. 11 stone 8.
You're looking good, mate.
Thank you very much.
I saw. I would have popped up a couple of pictures of the transformation now. It looks. If you're okay with that.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
No, because I think that I've always when maybe not as much now, but when I was going through secondary school, sixth form, I definitely did have a slight problem with my weight. And I think as well with short people, you definitely notice it as well.
You notice it.
You can't get away with it as much.
Yeah.
Someone's 6'3" puts on a couple of pounds.
I know my friend Finley. He's 6'7" with shoes on. He's so tall, and he was probably the same way as me during that time. But obviously, because he's 6 foot, he's 6 foot odd. He didn't notice it.
Yeah.
Absolutely didn't notice it. He's since lost it as well, so I'm proud of him as well.
So, do you think, what was your motivation behind that? Was it acting, or was it for yourself? What was the motivation behind it?
It was a bit of both, because I thought, when lockdown ends, I don't want to be the. This is how bad it got in my head. I don't want to be the big comic relief.
Right, yeah.
If that makes sense. So if you think
you don't want to be the second Peter Kay to come out of Bolton.
Yes. Yeah.
Sorry, I just had to say that. It just came up.
No.
That's very hard.
I'm
hoping I haven't. You don't just walk out after that.
No. I was quick. That to be fair.
Yeah. So no, a bit of both, and also I think there is that stigma, isn't there? I think when someone's got a bit of size on them, and it's with other things about them, as other traits other people have, is you laugh at them less because of what they said, but more because he's a happy jolly guy. Yeah.
The thing that it was for me, it was my friends really drummed into me come on, mate. Sometimes they go, you're fat, you're this, that, and the other, and that's friendly banter, and I could take that as banter. But on the inside, you look at it and you think, they're right.
Right, yeah.
They're right.
Yeah, and people react different. Like, for you, was that what made you switch? Because I think with different people, it goes different ways. Say if someone called me, I think if someone kept calling me fat when I was like in year 11, I think that would probably made me eat more. But say if I got that abuse now, that would probably put me into gear and think shit.
Yeah, I think it massively correlates to what age you are.
Right.
Because the mature male mind probably matures at like 30, but
Yeah, it's 25. So
is it 25?
Women mature much quicker than males, and I think by 18 a woman is mature like basically mature. But we're still maturing now. Yeah.
Yeah, and I just think I was in that stage of my life where I thought, you know what, my friends are right, even though they don't mean these fat shaming comments, because it is just banter. It kicked me into gear. I took a look at myself and thought, I don't want to look like this. And like films like Diary of the Wimpy Kid with I can't remember his
Greg
name.
Heffley.
Greg Heffley
who's the big I know what you mean. Rowley.
Do you know, it got into my head so much that I did not want to be this big comic relief, because that's what you tend to get cast as if you're on the bigger side. And I just thought, no, I'm gonna wipe this, and I did. I started going to the gym, eating right.
Good. Mate, that's so nice. And yeah, I think you are in one of the professions where you are looked at your body and
more
looks. Well, that is like you said. Well, like we were talking before, that is 70% it.
Yeah.
That is the majority of it is.
Yeah.
So yeah, and would you say that's something all actors go with? They're always looking at themselves because that is what earns you money. That.
Do you know what? Yeah, and I think there's a massive. I've been an advocate for actors' mental health, because I think as an actor, as we're saying, 70-80% of it is how you look, not.
That was not research, by the way. That was just like obviously what we said before.
Yeah.
It is majority. Acting is majority what you look like. And
pretty much.
Yeah,
pretty
much. Fair to say.
And
and you've got to be able to act. I couldn't act. I can't. Not me. Just you have to act and also look.
I probably can't act either.
No.
But I just think actors will suffer because they are not picked because of what they look like. And if you deep into that and you think into that more, I reckon it leads to so much like body confidence issues and just a delusional sense of mind where you just think, oh, I'm fat, when you're not really fat.
Yeah.
Or I need to change this about my face because they've not picked me because of this, and this.
Yeah.
And I think I probably will not be cast as the next James Bond.
Right.
Because I'm not fit. I'm not got a jawline. Right. This, that, and the other, and I'm perfectly capable to comprehend that. But
you would, and there's just some of them things like, I'm not gonna break the 100-meter world record. You know, I'm not gonna beat Usain Bolt in a race.
Yeah.
You know, it's just it's that type of thing.
It's the idea of people go to the extreme of wanting to change their bodies. Right. Because they've not got this part. You've not got the right hair colour. You've not got the right physique. You've not got the right height. It can be dangerous.
I have the right hair colour. No, not that I didn't have the right hair colour. Just particularly people didn't like my hair colour.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? I've kept it there.
I think it was good ginger now. Ginger's in fashion.
Ginger is the new brunette, guys.
Brunette, yes.
No, but I can definitely relate to you on that about the weight, mate. And I think it's been so interesting so far.